So we have a 2014 Suzuki Equator with a 4.0 V6 engine.
What this is, you guys have heard of it already, and you've seen it, customer reviews, reactions, and results on my YouTube channel. I got a request for showing exactly how you do it, so it's very simple. Remove the cap off the end. There you'll see it's a 5 mil treatment. So what you do is you find the dipstick. Now I would say this, if you unscrew the oil cap here for the oil fill, and you see the camshafts, then I would say put 4 mils through there and 1 mil through the dipstick. If you don't see the camshafts, then I would say to do it the other way. 4 mil through the dipstick, 1 mil through here. And this is because the valve cover has some galleys in places where this will take a while to work its way down into the oil. So, but if the camshafts are there and you see metal moving parts under there, then put 4 mils there, because that's a lot of the times the reason why there's ticking and noises coming from the motor, which can be solved in a matter of seconds to minutes with this stuff permanently. But you'll want to just remove the dipstick. Yeah, sit that down. Find a good spot to put it where it's not gonna get too crazy dirty or oily. And so 1, 2, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't know, you can't really see, but try your best here. You just kind of slow. Now 4 mils just went into the dipstick tube. That drops down right to the oil pan, and that ensures that this stuff hits the oil. And when you start it up, the oil pump is actually, you'll see a higher PSI for your oil pump. It'll start to restore that and come up and treat everything. Now the other mil is going to go in here, and I do see some parts, and I can see, you kind of look in there and you can choose where to spray this stuff. Now everything's going to get coated within the first 2 minutes of running, but if you can, hit those areas. Now Jason, right? Mm-hmm. Take your finger on this little drop that I spilled and just wipe it off there and rub it on your thumb. What do you think about that?
Oh, wow.
This is a super lubricant that bonds to the metal. So any amount that's not in a high friction, high surface, high pressure point, it'll actually super lubricate the motor oil, making it a super lubricity oil. But under friction, it hardens as ceramic and you can't get it out. So this is the first and the last treatment that really you'll ever need from me.
Oh,
this
amazing.
Chemical does stack 20 times on itself, and proven in microscopic images. It'll stack 20 times. So you can get it maybe at the end of each year if you want, every 5 years if you want. It's going to be permanently protected, but it's up to you on how many times you really want to stack it to get it even more protected, and really to cause a more even more lubricity. So with my truck, I just put it in there whenever I feel like I want some more power, want some longer oil life. The last oil change I did was 20,000 miles.
Oh, wow.
This is transmission treatment. So haven't done too many on this engine so far, but usually they're like, the engine oil is yellow. The transmission will be red. So sometimes though, if you can't find a dipstick, you'll find that your system actually feeds your power steering. So if we can't find a dipstick, or if your transmission is sealed, then we'll just put the cap on. You have to go under there with a wrench and crack that that nut for the fill, and squirt it in there and close it back up. But if we can find that it's connected and feeding your power steering, then we'll know that when we treat the power steering, we'll also be treating the transmission, which is a twofer.
And you also have stuff for fuel systems as well?
Absolutely, yeah. And right now there's a BOGO going on until the 31st. So if you wanted fuel and coolant, motor, oil, and transmission really is the best bang for the buck right now. But rear gear has a ton of friction. And actually, Banks Power, they did a clear rear diff cover and showed that the grease that's in there is not spraying in the right direction. And so they've made a cover to make sure they take care of that, but also they've designed it that way, especially Ford. So when this goes in, you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I can't really find it. Do you know where it is?
I have no idea where it would be in here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let you hold on to this.
Okay.
Sometimes it's very easy under here, a big red stick, big yellow stick, you know, but you gotta work for what you want sometimes. Ultimate protection, man, it's gonna be worth finding out where this is.
Yes, definitely.
So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. And Jason's gonna get back with us maybe in the next week or so.
Yes, I will.
All right, God bless.